Hi, welcome back. So today we're talking about section 179 and depreciation. All this reported on form 4562. So basically this rule select, say, technology companies and startups to recover the cost of business assets like servers, computers, and development hardware. This has become really common nowadays because, come on, it's the age of AI. So I've known countless technology companies that bought some like a computation units, and they just use the computation unit to run their own proprietary models, like codings and the computation and the model training and all that. And I've known some of the like game development studios that using heavily and purchase heavily on the licensed software. So yeah, so all considered the cost of business assets. But as I said, everything got a catch. So you already know. Well, where's the catch? There are limits, and there are a lot of carryover rules. So you will need to understand if you're planning to say like buying some equipment or doing some like purchases of infrastructure. Okay, so let me explain. What's the section 179? So basically the 179 lets your US business immediately expense the cost of, remember the word here, of the qualifying property. Okay, so normally if you got like you use your company's money to buy some asset, right? Bought some properties. You normally on the account of accounting, you should like spread the deduction over several years. Okay, but there is a special rule here. That's the rule section 179. So basically, you can immediately expense the cost of that qualified property, which is a huge deal, right? Because if you just immediately expense, your income become lower, and the less tax will be paid that year. Okay, so that's a huge benefit for your company. And specifically, because I'm dealing with a lot of technology companies, and they usually include some, say, laptops and say desktop computers. Come on, PC, everyone's got it. For developers, and for example, they bought some like physical servers and some network hardware, not software, sorry, hardwares. And of course, if you got like office department, you got office electronics, all that. And of course, they'll also, if they're like I encounter some of the game studios. There's some like licensed off-the-shelf software, or like locally installed applications and all that. And of course, like we got like certain office furnitures. If you got like really huge companies, you got like office furnitures or equipment. You select the section 179 each year on the form 4562. Part 1. Okay? But, as I said, there's a catch. Because, come on, this is good for you, so you can't abuse it. So IRS set out a set of rules that forbid you to abuse this rule. Basically, the general rule of thumb is that you can't expend everything at once, right? Normally, 3 legal limits apply, which I'm going to discuss further in a later video.